Hello and welcome to another edition of Capital Area Chats. I'm your host, Paul Brogan, and we're about all things in the greater Concord region. The people, the places, the things that make us a wonderful place to live, to work, and to play any season of the year. And as you can see, we're sort of marking the holiday season. We're taping this a couple of weeks before Christmas, and we're in the spirit, or something like that. My guest today is Caitlin, I want to make sure I get it right, Patterson-Gagnon.
That's me.
And she is the Community Outreach Coordinator for Goodlife up at 254 North State Street. And it's her first appearance on the show.
I'm so excited.
And she has brought a friend with her, Sacco.
This is Sacco.
And Sacco has been fascinated with what goes on here as he settles in for the program. Our second guest was to have been Lori McKinney, who is the program manager at Goodlife, but she had an unexpected emergency and will come back to see us some other time, I'm sure.
You know, she loves it.
She does, absolutely. But Caitlin, it's so good to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here. You've been working with us for so long, and I've never been able to come here. So.
Yeah, wow. And 10 years. This is the 10th anniversary.
Yes. Goodlife turned 10 years this year. We've been in the smokestack for 10 years. We had started a Centennial Senior Center before that, but it's been 10 years since we rebranded and moved into the Smokestack Center, and we've done nothing but grow since then, so it's been beautiful.
And it's a wonderful place to be.
Thank you.
It's so spacious, and it just has such character.
And you haven't even seen it since we remodeled.
Really?
Yeah, we've got fresh paint. We put all these big decals up on the wall. You'll see it at the party tomorrow. It's
okay,
great.
Looking forward to that too. Of course, by the time this airs, the party will have happened, but it will be a truly memorable event representative of what you have all been doing.
We're very excited.
It really has been. I was last there at your craft fair a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yep.
But Goodlife, can you briefly tell me what is sort of a mission statement or something about what Goodlife is? So
we want to be a hub for 50-plussers in the state of New Hampshire to be able to come and we call ourselves a health and wellness center. We're not a typical senior center. You know, you're coming to Goodlife to exercise. We do art classes, we have day trips, we do seminars, meals, socials. I mean, we have technology classes, everything you can imagine. But our goal is really just health and wellness, whether that be physical or mental wellness.
And one of the things each time I've been there, as I notice, is the great sense of community that you have.
Yeah.
Everyone just connects so beautifully and is...
And we work really hard on that, and I think it's a testament to the staff. You know, we have been here for 10 years. Our executive director has been at Goodlife for 8. Lori, our program manager, has been there for 7, and I actually started at the desk and am now in community outreach, and I've been there for 6. So we know everybody, and everyone knows us, and we truly are a little family. So
and it's really a place where friendships are born and maintained too, because the members, when they come, you do call them members, correct?
Participants.
Oh, participants. Okay. It's obvious that this is an important part of their life.
Yeah.
And it is true. I mean, people thrive physically, emotionally, in every way when you have connections and when you're doing things and have shared interests and do things like for instance an art class or something else with other people instead of just sitting home alone.
And it's a little bit of everything, you know, and so we make sure that we have a lot of free programming for people that might not be able to afford it, but even the rest of our programming is as low cost as we can make it, and still really just as long as we can pay the bills, we're happy. We just want to make sure that there's something for everybody, no matter their income level, to participate in, and a place for them to come and feel that sense of community without it having to put a hole in their pocket. So.
And you're open 52 weeks a year?
Yep, Monday to Friday,
Monday through Friday.
9 a.m. to 4 p.m. unless we have a class after that. And it's free to be a participant. You just pay for the classes you want to take, or only come to free stuff. We don't care. You know?
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
That really is.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite part of the job that you do?
Oh my gosh, I really love that I started at the desk and got to know, I remember everyone's names now because I was at the desk for so many years. And so now what's fun for me is I have a relationship with the participants where they can come to me and say, this is a function that I want help planning, and Lori and I can help make that happen now because they're comfortable with us. But I honestly really love going out into the community. I'm very grateful for the promotion because it's allowed me to do this kind of stuff. This is not outreach we would have had the opportunity to do before.
Right.
You know, we have been working with WKXL Radio to do, you know, to tell everyone about our stuff in their Artful Living segment. So it's just been a lot of fun being able to kind of change up how we interact with the community now that we have the staff to do it. So.
And is the name Goodlife out there now? I mean, has it really, people know when you go someplace and talk, they know what you're talking about?
Most people are definitely really excited about it. We've been doing things like our senior holiday giving tree for 10 years now too. So, you know, people that are low income and, you know, have help from the Concord Housing and Redevelopment actually have the opportunity for seniors to apply to receive gifts from us. And we put a tree in our lobby and cover it with tags. And so that's definitely helped with our outreach a lot. A lot of seniors have heard of us that way. We do a direct mail now instead of just sending everything out in the paper. So it's a lot easier for people to hear from us if they're in our demographic and receiving our calendar of events. But I find a lot now at the community events that people are already aware, and that's been really heartwarming because when we started out 10 years ago, we had 150 people in our system, and now we have 5,000. So, wow. Yeah, 10 years, we have 5,000 people. Yeah, we have about 400 active every month coming in and out of the building. So we're very lucky, and we hope to be able to continue doing this for a really long time.
What a testament to a lot of hard work, but enthusiasm too.
Yeah, I mean, we all love our jobs. We definitely would not be, you know, as successful as we have been if we didn't love our jobs. So we're very lucky and grateful for that.
That makes a huge difference. Now, if someone wants to become a participant, how would they do that?
So you can stop by Goodlife. We're at 254 North State Street in the Smokestack Center. Or you can go on our website, and right on the home page, if you look in the bottom right corner, there's a little box and it'll say participant form. You just click on that, fill it out, it sends it directly to us, and that's it. You're in.
Wow.
Yep.
That's almost too easy.
We try to make it simple.
I can't wait till I'm 50.
We want you to come play.
Yes.
Your mother comes to play with us.
Yes. Yeah. Anyways.
Come hang out.
Well, that's great though. That's really. And do you find that once somebody joins, that they maintain that they continue?
Oh yeah. I mean, someone might even join just to take a day trip, but while they're hanging out waiting for the bus to arrive, they'll see all the other flyers that we have going, going out for events.
Curiosity may
trigger there's something for everybody
to do. Now the trips, where do you go? I mean, how is it a cross section of just about everything?
We try, so we're still working on rebuilding our trip since the pandemic. Yep, because we didn't do it for years. So this was the first year we had a trip almost every month. It went really well. So next year, we just announced the trips we're doing. So we have an On Golden Pond tour. We're going to do a holiday tour of the Newport Mansions. There's a Jimmy Buffett tribute show we're going to be going to. And then for the first time, we're doing a cruise to Bermuda.
Wow.
So we've got a cruise going to Bermuda in May. We have one leaving from Puerto Rico to Miami in March. We are doing a World War II tour with Colette and Penny Pateau Travel next year. And then we have a Taste of Tuscany going next year as well. So we try to do a little bit of everything and options for everybody there too.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Wow. I guess I'd better read what I get in the mail.
You probably should.
I do peruse it, and I say, and I often check off, oh, that would be interesting, and that would be interesting, and sometimes there's 5 or 6 things, but it never gets any further.
Well, sometimes you just randomly show up, and that works for us too.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And I did, have a great time. I did a Christmas movie there one time, and a few other things.
Yeah,
and
we did your Carol Channing.
Yeah, why, yes.
Yep.
Sorry.
Love it.
Couldn't help
Love
it. But, and they were always such a great response. I mean, I did the Concord Theater thing.
Yes.
The history of with Joe Gleason.
Yep.
And that went over.
We had a lot of people there,
really
yeah.
well. People really enjoyed that. And it showed me that there's really a thirst for knowledge or expanding horizons in Concord, which is...
We did an archaeology seminar, actually, with Tom Sherman, who does our chair yoga and our Tai Chi classes.
Yeah.
Also super popular. People, maple syrup making. People love coming to our seminars, and I love it. So
That's so good, though. That really is. Because too often people, 50 is the cutoff, but they forget that, after a certain age, people still want to do and need to do, but often family can't commit to the time necessary or
they have
anything
kids now,
else.
and
so this way is a good way to have that opportunity and to continue to keep yourself stimulated.
And if you aren't able to travel for any reason, we also do a variety of Zoom exercise classes, and a lot of our seminars are hybrid now, so you can come in person or watch it live on Zoom, which has been really helpful for people that live far away, especially in the winter.
Yes. I know some people hibernate for 3 months because they're nervous about going out.
That will be me someday. Goodlife needs to be around so that I can be on Zoom during the winter time, because that'll be me without question. If I learned one thing during the pandemic, it's that I will hibernate.
Yes, yes. Well, you have a lot of interests and things, and so you would be busy.
Oh, yes.
You wouldn't let anything slip through the cracks, or what have you. Oh, yes, and Sacco here.
Someone's got to keep me busy.
Yes, and he's enthralled by just being here.
God, just delighted. You can tell, can't you?
Yeah. yes. So, Goodlife, how did it come to be? You mentioned previously it had another name.
Yes.
But it's 10 years as Goodlife, correct?
So we were originally, the Centennial Hotel.
Yes.
It was the Centennial Home for the Aging before that. So part of the deal was if you stayed in this home, when you passed, part of your estate stayed with the home, so it could be used to support seniors in the future. So when it was no longer the Home for the Aging, closed down, and we built the Centennial Senior Center, which is where Concord Christian Academy is now.
Oh, okay.
Just too big for our britches. You need time to grow into that.
Yes.
Lesson learned. So instead we downsized a little bit, renovated where we are in the Smokestack Center now, rebranded as Goodlife, and here we are.
And there it is. Wow, okay. And you're going to stay there for a while.
God, I hope so.
Although with 5,000 people now? Or?
Well, some of those people just come for trips, so that's not in my building.
So it's not all of it.
But
you have an average 400 a month?
A month,
participating. That's a large, large. And it clearly shows that there is a need for that kind of a program.
And our exercise classes have been selling out like crazy.
Have they?
It's just after the pandemic, people were really ready to get back out. So
now, do you have Pilates or?
We have a chair Pilates class on Tuesdays. We have a fitness and core class twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. We have a cardio class on Mondays and a Your Body Tune-Up class, which is Silver Sneakers-esque on Fridays. And those are all in person. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, each day we have a different cardio class on Zoom in the morning. And Wednesday evening, we have a yoga class on Zoom and an in-person yoga class on Tuesday. And those are paid classes. We have 6 free classes a week. So 2 stretch and strengthens and 2 chair yogas. And then 2 bone builder sessions. We work with the Friends program as well to provide bone builders classes. So
nice.
Yeah,
nice.
we do what we can. Plus, we always have, at least 1 free seminar a month, and we try to keep things reasonable.
Now, do you take suggestions from participants?
Heck yeah, all the time. Some of our participants became instructors.
Did they?
Yeah, we have 2 participants that teach art classes now for us. One of our participants is our front desk now. So
nice.
Yeah, one of them, our board chair is a participant, actually. Our treasurer is a participant. Yeah, we're very lucky. We have a very good community of people that want to stay involved at Goodlife because you know,
So
they see the potential
they
here.
recognize the value and the importance and feel that connection.
Yeah.
So, wow. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
And online in what I get in the mail doesn't nearly cover. I mean, hearing you talk about it, it's your enthusiasm, I think, that really sells it even more.
I love my job. I
So
am very grateful and excited to wake up every day and come to work and be able to do more of this. So.
Isn't that nice to have a job
Yes.
where it's not, oh, I have to go to work today.
I feel bad for people that do not have a job like this because I know, and I know it's rare. So I tell people I will be here as long as they allow me.
Good.
I mean, you're going to need a U-Haul to move all the stuff out of my office anyway.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing to
seen the
hold
plants.
over them. So
Yeah.
you're good for another
All
30,
the plants
35
leave
years.
if I leave. What are you going to do then?
Okay, you don't want that.
No.
Absolutely. They're good for the air and
Yes.
you know, for everyone. So, but I do urge people to check it out because don't allow yourself to not understand what Goodlife is really about. I mean, I wouldn't want people to say, oh, it's only for very elderly people or something like that. And some of them, I mean, when I participated, there were people in their 70s and 80s that have the kind of energy I only dream about having.
We have 90-year-old women that come and take cardio classes multiple times a week, and it just astounds me. I'm like, wow, ladies.
Yes, exactly. Well, 90 is the new 70.
Exactly.
So there's no, and it's only a number. I mean, if you don't allow yourself to feel like, okay, this is it, and just sit home, you know, getting out there really does make a huge difference in a life.
Right, and because it's not just moving yourself physically, it's you're having those social interactions.
Yes.
And
yes,
that's
and
helpful.
And talking with other people about what they're doing in their life, and maybe you'll find a new direction to pursue or try that
a
you
new
hadn't
hobby.
thought of.
Right,
and with people, some people retiring in their 50s and 60s, it's a wonderful way to keep connected to people other than just on a computer or on a cell phone or something else, but actually you know, involved. Because I always found that if you exercise with other people, you push yourself harder than you would if you do it by yourself, because you're seeing they're doing it and they're working hard, and you push yourself a little bit more. And
I mean, don't push yourself too much.
No, no.
We don't need anyone breaking anything.
No, absolutely not. So the staff, there's 4 of you.
Yep, there's 4 of us. So you have Susan Greenblatt, our executive director.
Yes, she's wonderful.
She was in my position before she was executive director. She's been there 8 years. Lori McKinney, who also started at the front desk.
Yes.
She is now the program manager. She's been there for 7 years. Then you have me, who started at the front desk and moved into community outreach. So 6 years for me. And Natalie is our part-time front desker, and she has been with us for 2 years. Well, a year and a half, almost 2 now. So, but she was a participant for years before that, so we've known her for a long time anyway.
And that's really a testament to how great it is, because when you do have a participant putting themselves out there to work there.
I mean, she's retired. She doesn't have to come work for us. You know what I mean? She could just continue taking classes and having a good time. But now she comes and she works, you know, her 20 hours a week, and she gets to interact, and she still takes her classes. So she, you know, she's having a great time. We love having her. So. And
participants get to see Sacco.
Oh yeah, he free roams a good portion of the time.
Does he?
Oh
yes.
Yeah. He knows the people that bring him cookies.
Oh.
He's.
That's wonderful.
I'm nothing to him at that office. This is not my. This is not my normal.
Now, your outreach consists, you said earlier, going out. Do you go target specific places within the community to go to?
So we do as many community events as we can. You know, we're a nonprofit, so we are always on a pretty fixed budget.
Yes.
But I have been doing National Night Out for a couple years now. We do as many chamber, you know, events as we can throughout the year. We used to, and we're hoping to find someone to share a booth with at Market Days again. Otherwise, you just get me going down and with Lori and gathering everyone's business cards so that they
Yes.
can come play with us later. And you know, I do stuff like this. I do the radio shows,
Yes.
and I'm the one advertising in the papers and trying to find all that. So I've been doing a tour of libraries recently. I called every library that I could find in the area and said, "Do you want me to come talk about Goodlife?" So I've been really lucky to be able to go out and meet new people doing that and add to my book hoard. So, you know, at all the book sales. And
you have a wonderful, wonderful
it's
job.
so much fun. I am really excited
it's
every
just
day.
so obvious when you're just glowing.
Yeah.
And that's what's so important.
We're very
So-
lucky. So
well, as I've said, 254 North State Street. Now, what are the hours you're open typically?
we are 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay.
generally, and then 603-228-6630 or www.goodlifenh.org.
Okay. And somebody can just stop by during those hours,
Oh,
during
yeah.
the open hours, and if you're available to talk with them or something.
Yeah, they can take a tour. They can fill
yeah.
out a participant
And
form
find
right
out.
then and there,
Good.
grab copies of our
Okay.
newsletters. And then if we have an exercise class that you want to watch to see if it's something you'd be interested in, you can do that for free.
Oh, great.
You can try out a class for $10, and if you like it, we'll put that $10 towards your registration.
Nice.
But, you know, we also have other events that are really important, like we have attorney Tina Annis come and talk about wills and trusts.
Always important.
You know, we try to have a little something for everybody. But yeah, come check it out. Come to our party. Come to the craft fair. Come to a book
the
sale.
craft fair is wonderful. I never leave there empty-handed. There is some talent that is.
And some of them are participants, and
Yes.
others are just locals from the community
There,
whose
but-
cards Laura I took at another craft fair and decided we're going to ask
Well,
them to
each
come
year
hang
we've
with
gotten
us.
a new Halloween wreath there, which
From Heidi
is,
Bouchard,
yes,
yes.
beautiful,
Yep.
absolutely gorgeous.
Yep.
But it's just there's such a excitement about that craft fair
It's so much fun.
and the food.
Yes. Well, when
Yes.
you have a bunch of seniors donating
Yes.
food to a bake sale, you know it's going to
Yes.
be good.
Yes,
Grandparents donated a bunch of delicious goodies.
and they don't take the easy way out in baking.
Exactly.
They use the real stuff from
Yeah.
scratch.
Yeah, there's
and
no
it
mix
shows.
here.
Yeah. No, there were some cookies, there was some fudge that was out of this world.
We have people that make whole pies and bring them in for us. It's
And there were some lemon squares that were
Bake
absolutely
salesman.
wonderful. So it just is worth going to, and
Yeah.
if somebody wants to wait until then, but that's not till fall. So I would
true.
urge them not to wait until then.
No, but we have a book sale coming up.
When is the book sale?
We're going to be doing the book sale again in March. We do that twice a year now
Okay.
because it's so popular. So you can, the week before, you come donate your books to us.
Oh, okay.
And then you can come back the next 2 weeks, and all soft covers are $1, and hard covers are $3 to $5, and all the
Wow.
proceeds benefit Goodlife. But then you've cleaned out your house,
Yes.
and you know,
yes.
bring less home than you donated. That way
Yes,
you can
yes.
still feel good about, you know, the
And you may
purging
find
you've
one of
done.
those out-of-title books you couldn't order on
Exactly.
Amazon or get at the library, and there it is for $2 or $3.
I
and
use them
that-
as stocking stuffers.
Ooh.
You know, I have a sister who loves Monopoly, and I
Yes.
found a little cheat sheet on Monopoly,
Uh-huh.
like a little booklet. So I put that in her holiday stocking. And then my best friend's mom is a school nurse, so I found a book of stories written by school nurses. So I got that for her holiday stocking. and
Wow.
it's fun.
It is.
Come
It
play with
is.
us.
It is. Wow. I've got to get up there soon. Well, tomorrow
You're
I'm
coming
going,
tomorrow,
which
Paul.
unfortunately, again, we're taping so close to the date that all of you out there in television land will not be able to attend tomorrow. But
We'll eat delicious food for them.
But we'll have you back and Sacco back, and maybe Lori.
Such a delight.
Sometime before the book sale
Yes.
in the spring, and we can talk about what a great 10th anniversary
Sure.
event it was.
We can do
So,
that. It'll be a
yeah,
good time.
It will be a very nice time. Well, as I mentioned, I'm going to try to make a New Year's resolution to volunteer to do something up there.
Okay.
For one of the, either class or to do something that might be funny or interesting or something to donate.
Come up
just
with a
to
new
say-
program. Let's
Yes,
do it.
exactly.
We'll do it.
Because it was. I think I did 6 altogether, and the response was just so good.
You're very
And the
popular.
people are very nice. Better to be famous than infamous,
Exactly.
too, right? And so- but it's a real jewel in Concord, I think it's become, because I hear people, various places I'll be, and somebody will be talking about, oh, I went to Goodlife, and it was so wonderful, and I did this.
Oh, we love to hear that. Thank you.
And one woman at Market Basket was talking about an exercise class she took, and I didn't want to eavesdrop. She was in front of me in line, and then
Yeah.
she moved on, and I didn't think I should go, which one, or something. But she was telling the cashier about it, and she was just so excited about it. And I just sort of got the impression that it was something she'd never done before and had decided to try it, and the result had been positive. And so she just wanted to tell people about this.
I love that.
And you hear everything at Market Basket. So.
I bump into everyone from
I
Goodlife
know.
at Market Basket.
Yes.
And again, no one recognizes me. It's this one.
Yes.
So I'll be walking, and people are like, Sacco! It's not Caitlin. I was out with Mono for like weeks and weeks. Oh God, we miss Sacco so much. I'm so glad he's back.
No, we're so happy. You are right. Is there anything we can do for you? But that face is so precious, so expressive.
I can't be mad.
I mean, he's really looking out there at the camera and saying, love me and I'll love you back.
I would have missed him too.
Yes. Was he good company at
Of course
home?
he was.
Of course, yes.
Of course he was.
That's the important.
Him and our brood of cats,
Now, you mentioned there are meals also sometimes?
Yes, so we work with Community Action Program,
Okay.
and once a month they provide a meal, and so we advertise that. So we have it coming, I think this month is, they're doing meatballs and pasta.
Who doesn't like those?
Last month we had a whole Thanksgiving meal.
Really?
Yes, but this month it's going to be fun because right after we're doing our first annual cookie swap. I'm hoping it's popular so I can keep running it.
Ooh.
So, another opportunity for all those delicious baked goods.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Oh, wonderful. And is that free to participants? The
Yeah,
meal?
you just it's free if you're 60 or over with a suggested donation of $3.
Okay.
And then it's $6 for those 60 and younger.
Such a deal.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you can take some home if you want.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can always do a take home if you can't hang out for the whole meal. They'll just put it in a takeout container. You can eat it later. Yeah. And it's really good. It's very popular. Yep, the chef at Cap is very good. We've never had complaints about the food. There's always a dessert included. They give a little bag with breakfast snacks and stuff in it to take home with you. It's a good deal.
Well, Goodlife is another example of, here in Concord, we have so many organizations that offer services to people, of every kind you could possibly need.
And we love partnering with them. If we can offer them a space to be able to provide those services to more people, we're happy to. The VNA does clinics and they run classes out of Goodlife. The Friends program has, we give them the space for bone builders and their foster grandparent meetings. And
Nice.
we've been able to work with the Concord Community Music School recently. Heather Bigelow Hearn has been, excuse me, leading her movement and song for memory and mobility class, and so that's actually been really successful and a lot of fun.
Oh, how great!
Yeah.
How great.
So,
and Concord's small enough that it's easy enough to reach out to some of these other organizations,
Right.
and propose ideas or offer suggestions, and they're more willing to jump on board too.
Especially for local things. I mean, we have 5 organizations donating food to the party tomorrow.
Really?
Yep, Hillsbrook, Havenwood, the Birches, Community Action, and John H. Whitaker Place are all going to be donating food.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're very, very lucky to have the community partners we do have. I mean, Beata comes and does bereavement groups with us. It's just, we have so many, and it's been so much fun.
Great. Wonderful. Well, having you here and Sacco has been a real holiday treat.
Thank you.
And while I'm sorry Lori couldn't join us, if she were here, where would we put Sacco? And he seems very happy in a chair, and very happy next to you.
Well, that's
And so everybody ends up a winner.
exactly.
And
You know, if anyone was going to take her spot, I think she'd want it to be Sako.
she would. Oh, absolutely. And she'll get to see this. She'll
Exactly.
get to enjoy it. And then she can come in with you and Sako, because I can't now omit him from returning.
No, I
because
mean,
I'm sure the response to his appearance will be tremendous.
I mean, you're going to have like quadruple the viewers.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be. So, but thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And please thank my friends at Goodlife for all you all do
And
for our
thank you.
community, because we are blessed here in Concord. And this is truly a holiday treat to have you join me today.
Well, I'm going to hold you to your New Year's resolution.
All right.
So
okay.
you better show up.
All right.
All
I
right.
promise. And Sako is witness to
That's
this.
right.
So thank you.
Thank you.
I want to thank everyone who tunes in, who watches the shows, who comments, or drops an email to me and lets me know what it meant to them. And I want to thank Concord TV. I want to thank Emmett. I want to thank Matt. I want to thank everyone here who works so tirelessly to make Capital Area Chats possible for all of you. So on behalf of everyone here, I want to wish everyone the happiest of holidays and a wonderful 2024. Make a good New Year's resolution to be nice to someone, to join Goodlife, or some other great local organization. This is Paul Brogan, your host. Thank you.